You used to do Red Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we did Red Hill.
Yeah. You used to do Red Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that shit? Yeah.
So Ridiculous Rowe.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that fix, dog.
Hell yeah.
How did you come up with that fix?
I was going to the Art Institute, and it's crazy. I was 20 years old at the time. I was going to the Art Institute, and I remember I wrote that song. It took me a month to write that song because I had the beat. I knew the beat was a hit. Sorry.
30 days?
Yeah, 30 days.
Damn, let's take that.
Yeah, because I knew the beat was a hit, so I just ain't want to jump
Play
on
with
it and just, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I needed one of those juking joints, you feel me? And I went to D Majors. He did he did Body Right for Stephen the Guy.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And if you hear Fix, like when they play Body Right, they'll play Fix right after it, or they'll play Fix and then play Body Right after it. It blended. It's the best blend ever, bro. Mm-hmm. I swear, it's the best blend ever.
So how did you get connected with D Major though?
Just through collabing. I did some shit with Steve. I think I met D Majors at a show that I did, and he just was like, let's do some shit. Okay. I told him I needed a single, and he came and just dropped off 2 beats, and one of them was the Figs beat. And I just remember writing it, and I wrote like 2 different versions of the song, mm-hmm. 2 different songs actually to the beat.
So how did you do them with who's there singing on there too?
That's One Will.
So the other version that had no sing on there? Was you talking
about? It was me singing. It was me doing it was a whole nother subject, but I was just like, nah. And I don't even remember how I came up with it, but I came up with it I remember it was December because it was cold, and I had a little Honda, and I was just in the car. And as I got the idea, I'm writing it in the car with my dogs, and my dogs is like, bruh, keep that shit going, you know what I'm saying? I just remember it was cold. We had on hoodies. We was in the woods smoking. We ain't had to turn on the AC or nothing. Like, it's that good hot box, you feel me? Mm-hmm. That outside good temperature hot box, you feel me? And that's when I knew what I wanted to do. And I wrote the hook, and I sang it at first. And when I got One Will, I just made One Will sing over and just took my vocals off.
What made you get, so when you got One Will, the song changed? That way you did a different way that time?
Yeah, he was the best singer I knew at the time. It was just like, man, hey bro, I just want you to sing this for me.
So you already had everything you wanted him to say on there?
Yeah.
You ain't had to do notes, just sing.
All you gotta do is sing, bro. I'm just saying what I just said.
So now, the shit, you dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
What was your impression about that motherfucker?
Man, that shit made it all the way to 99 Jams.
So but let me know when you dropped it, what day, you remember what day it was on? Even though you can't remember how, like, what your friends were saying when you let them hear, like, man, let me let you hear this track right here, me and One Will just dropped.
Man, everybody was like, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was like, that's the one.
Did you feel like that was a different style because you used to being, but you lyrical on that shit too, though.
Yeah,
when you shot that, you were lyrical and people was like dancing to that motherfucker?
I did. That's what made me feel like I could survive here in this market. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me feel like, all right, you're not as different as you think you are. You still a product of this Broward shit. You still from here. This shit is still in your blood. You feel me? Like, you not as lyrical as you think you are. You a Florida nigga at the end of the day. You feel me?
Okay. Then.
And that song right there, that was that Hollywood Rowe shit. You feel me? That I was talking about. You know, that's that. Yeah, that's that Broward shit. You feel me?
Okay then.